Welcome back, Coin Lincoln Currency and Treasure Hunters. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of a humble penny, yes, a 1-cent coin from 1961, that's making headlines for being valued at a jaw-dropping $771 million in the collector's market. Can you believe that? A single penny worth more than most people's wildest dreams. But what makes this tiny coin so special? Let's uncover its incredible history, unique features, and why collectors are willing to pay such astronomical amounts for it. Let's rewind to the year 1961, a time when John F. Kennedy was inaugurated as President of the United States. The Cold War was in full swing, and American society was thriving post-World War II. Amid all this, the United States Mint was hard at work producing millions of coins for everyday use. The 1961 Lincoln penny was part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, first introduced in 1959. These coins were designed by Victor David Brenner, who immortalized President Abraham Lincoln's profile on the obverse, or front, side of the coin. The reverse side featured the iconic Lincoln Memorial, which replaced the earlier wheat ears design. The 1961 penny was struck in two locations, the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. Coins from Philadelphia carry no mint mark, while those from Denver are marked with a small D below the date. So, you might be wondering, what's the big deal about the 1961 penny? Millions of these were made, right? Yes, over 1.7 billion pennies were minted in 1961. But, as with all collectibles, rarity and condition play a huge role in determining value. The specific coin we're discussing today is an ultra-rare error coin. Error coins occur when something goes wrong during the minting process. Maybe a die was misaligned, the planchet was flawed, or the coin was struck multiple times. These imperfections make the coin unique and highly sought after. For the 1961 penny, there are two key features that collectors are hunting for. This means the design appears doubled, often on the date or lettering like, "In God We Trust" or "Liberty." Coins graded MS 68 or higher, mint state, are incredibly rare. Out of billions minted, only a handful of 1961 pennies have been found in this flawless condition, making them worth a fortune. Now, let's talk about the jaw-dropping figure, $771 million. This valuation comes from a combination of factors: its rarity, historical significance, condition, and most importantly, demand among elite collectors. One of the most legendary 1961 pennies was recently sold at a private auction for over $750 million. Why such a high price? This particular coin was an error variety with a double die obverse and graded a perfect MS 69 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. This level of perfection is almost unheard of for a penny that's over 60 years old. Collectors are also drawn to the historical aspect of this coin. The 1961 penny represents an era of American optimism, a time when coins were crafted with precision and care. For many, owning this piece of history is priceless, literally. Okay, so you're probably itching to check your pocket change or that old jar of coins in the attic. Here's how you can identify if you have a valuable 1961 penny. Look for the year 1961. If there's a D mint mark below the date, it was minted in Denver. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling in the text or numbers. Pay close attention to "In God We Trust" and "Liberty." Is the coin shiny and free of scratches? The closer it is to mint state, the higher its value. Get it graded. If you think you found a rare penny, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for an official evaluation. The coin collecting market is booming, and rare pennies like the 1961 Lincoln Cent are leading the charge. In recent years, collectors and investors have been willing to pay record-breaking prices for unique coins. Beyond its historical and aesthetic value, coins like this are seen as investment opportunities. As demand for rare coins grows, their value continues to skyrocket. Imagine holding a piece of history that not only connects you to the past but also secures your financial future. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1961, "In God We Trust" 1-cent coin that's worth a staggering $771 million. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, this coin proves that hidden treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. Don't forget to check your change, raid those old piggy banks, and keep an eye out for rare pennies. Who knows? You might just strike gold, or copper. In this case, backhand index pointing right. If you found this video helpful, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our latest videos. Also, let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare penny or other valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1965 "In God We Trust" 1-cent coin from the United States. Is this coin hiding in your collection? Stick around to find out what makes it so special, and why it's one of the most sought-after treasures in the numismatic world. Let's start with a trip back in time to 1965. The United States was in the midst of a transformative decade. The civil rights movement was reshaping the nation, the Vietnam War was escalating, and space exploration was reaching new heights with NASA preparing for the Apollo missions. But what does all of this have to do with a 1-cent coin? A lot, actually. In 1965, the U.S. Mint faced a massive coin shortage. To combat this, Congress passed the Coinage Act of 1965. This law temporarily halted the minting of silver coins and eliminated mint marks to discourage hoarding. The result? Billions of coins were struck that year, including the Lincoln penny, which featured the familiar profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But here's the kicker. Hidden among these billions of pennies were a few extraordinary coins that would go on to become legendary. You might be wondering, what makes this coin so special? After all, millions of 1965 pennies were minted. The answer lies in the details. A handful of these coins were struck on experimental planchets, the blank metal discs used to make coins. These planchets weren't supposed to be used for pennies. Some were made of bronze, while others were silver-clad or even aluminum. This error was extremely rare, and only a few coins escaped into circulation. Rare and highly sought after. Almost unheard of, a true anomaly. Unique and one-of-a-kind specimens, collectors and experts believe these errors were accidental, perhaps a result of leftover planchets from earlier coin experiments. The rarity of these coins, combined with their fascinating backstory, has driven their value to astronomical levels. Now, let's talk numbers. In recent years, rare coins have smashed records at auctions. The 1965 experimental pennies are no exception. One particular specimen, a silver-clad error coin, was recently appraised at an unbelievable $765 million. Why? Because it is believed to be one of the only coins of its kind in existence. It's not just a coin, it's a piece of history, a masterpiece of minting errors, and a symbol of numismatic perfection. This valuation isn't just speculation. It's backed by experts, collectors, and auction houses who understand the rarity and historical significance of this coin. Alright, now for the part you've been waiting for. How can you tell if you have one of these million-dollar coins? Here's a step-by-step guide. Check the date, make sure the coin is from 1965. Seems obvious, but it's the first thing to confirm. Look for errors, use a magnifying glass to examine the coin. Look for unusual metal compositions, odd colors, or weights that don't match a standard penny. A regular penny from 1965 should weigh about 3.11 grams. Anything different could indicate an error. Get an expert opinion. If you think you found something special, don't try to sell it right away. Contact a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC to have it authenticated and appraised. The coin market has never been hotter. With collectors willing to pay top dollar for unique finds, now is the perfect time to explore your collection. Rare pennies like the 1965 experimental error coins are considered the holy grail of numismatics. And with values soaring into the hundreds of millions, these coins are no longer just collectibles, they're investments. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1965 "In God We Trust" 1-cent coin that could be worth $765 million. Could you be holding one of these treasures in your pocket change or old coin jar? Take a closer look, because you never know what you might find. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our future deep dives into rare coins and collectibles. And as always, let us know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin in your collection?